There is nothing as dangerous as nostalgia. Nostalgia will mess up your vision, will, scramble all your memories of the past. Nostalgia will do things to you, which will make you think that your past life is way better than your present life is, or your future life will ever be. Nostalgia will trick you into thinking that things were a lot better back in the day. But it's not. Even though your present life is absolute total shit, so was your past, and if you go digging into that, you'll find out sooner or later. How have I once again been confronted with this? I finished watching School Rumble. For the majority of you who don't know what School Rumble is, it is a series, more specifically, it's a Japanese anime series. So this is a high school romance, slice of life kind of series. So it's about these bunch of teenagers who are going to high school, who all have crushes on someone, and they never intersect, and you're just really rooting for all of them during the seasons for them to be able to speak up and confess and finally get together. And like, this is what shipping was made for. So you spend all these fictional school terms with them, and there are different kind of characters, and there are love triangles and rectangles, but you have a couple of ships, and no matter whose team you're batting for, you basically just want someone to get together. You basically just want someone to have a completion of their love story. And the thing is, I used to really relate to the main characters in this series because I watched it when I was a teenager who had a crush, and the excitement and the happiness and the admiration, but at the same time also the fear and anxiety that comes along with being in love, and feeling like you want to confess, but at the same time the timing is never good and you're not really sure how they're going to respond, and it's all just very scary and exciting. That was something that I recognized in them, so I definitely rooted for them and I understood them to a great extent. But it was 2006, and even though the internet did exist, not all anime episodes were available online, and not all of them were subbed. So I think somewhere down the line I stopped watching it, but I still remember it fondly. I have the whole soundtrack on my computer and I still listen to it from day to day. So I still remembered School Rumble. And I thought, why not? Let's rewatch it. Let's watch it up to the point where I didn't go before, and see who ends up with who. Like, how will it end? I really don't want to get into details, but nobody know. The thing is, School Rumble kind of represented for me that feeling. It isn't always a first love, definitely that kind of youthful love that you experienced during your teenage years. And I never really got to confess, so all of my high school romances were unrequited ones. So I was kind of hoping for them to come through for me, even though they're like 2D pictures that some random guy in his 30s has made. I just wanted someone to come through for me. But time, much like this series, didn't give me any closure, and now I'm 26 years old, and life is so bleak. Romance doesn't exist. Anyways, if you're watching, no matter what age you are, never go back in time. Never think that anything is good at any point in life. Everything sucks, and that's what you need to remember.